Hello, everybody. Hello. How is everyone? Welcome to Cosy Sundays. Welcome to Cosy Sundays. Let me know if you're in here. Say hello. Let's see. I want to see some of the regulars. Love the regulars. You know who you are. Highland Radio Official says Beery.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello. How is everyone?
That's playing back
Welcome
to me.
to Cosy
Why is
Sun-
it? Why is it playing back? Let's stop that. And everyone heard my own voice back twice. Brilliant. Brilliant stuff. Brilliant stuff. Hello, Neil. How are we? Evening. MW Winspit, yes. How are we? Ellis Holloway, evening. JP, evening. Little bit late. We just finished recording an episode of My New Football Club, which will be out hopefully in the next coming days. Evening, Harvey Severton, yes. Evening, V Josh, yes. Evening, LEQ, yes. How are we? Hope we're all well. I hope we're all well. Let me know, what have you guys been up to over the weekend? Evening, John. Thoughts on Championship officials? Just thoughts on all officials. Crap, to be honest. Evening, Shandy. Evening, Sam Blakely. Evening, Luge. Wow, good to see so many of you. Another interrogation on the pod. Yes, there was. Yeah, we had a round 2, and there's probably going to be a round 3. But it's all good. You don't know what you're doing, surely. What's that? Why is it red? Evening, Lockers. Yes, Latoya, how are we? Watching Louis Barry tear up League One as per JP, honestly. And I'm apologising because I know it's not tea time Thursdays, but I've been driving all day and I had to record when we got back, so I haven't had my tea. So I'm having it here. Evening, Danny Tracy. Right, hot. Oh. LEQ says, went to watch Everton yesterday. Haven't been able to engage with any football until today. Oh, God, yeah. Oh, I said My New Football Club. Shit, did I? Flipping hell. Sorry, Dominic. Oh, that's just me being... Honestly, I'm coming down with a cold, I think, and I've been a long day. But, no, I apologise. Yes, it should be. You don't know what you're doing. I'm eating rice with soy sauce, some prawns, some peppers. I think a little bit of onion in there as well. Just for you lockers, that. Harvey Severton, can't believe David actually drove to the golf centre. So, he didn't actually drive to the golf centre. He was on the way back from a gig and stopped in. But yeah, mental. Have I seen the match day photos from yesterday? No, I haven't. Can you send them to me? Or as in, like, are we in them or what? I don't understand. God, I hope I'm not in them. I think I looked rough as houses. Are they on Twitter? What's everyone been up to this weekend then? Come on, let me know. Please put in the chat what's everyone been up to. I want to know what you've been up to before I talk about what I've been up to. Because mine is going to be far less exciting than yours, I can assure you. God, we're in the photo. Brilliant. Let me have a look on Twitter. How's the weather where you are? It's dogging talking. Honestly, Piddy, it's absolutely terrible here. Really bad. I think I can hear it through my headphones. Double relegation incoming for Cheltenham. Really? I've not been keeping up with Cheltenham's results at all. Not really been keeping up with any League Two whatsoever, to be fair. But yeah. God, that's bleak, isn't it? I mean, it happens. It does happen. Look at Forest Green. Right, let me try and find these pictures of us on the club. Watch Blackpool thump Burton. Yes, I was really not surprised by that result, but surprised by how much of a thumping it was, if you get what I mean. Because that was... Burton have looked all right. You know, they've been steady eddies. They haven't won yet, but they're playing good football. Another confusing weekend for a Charlton fan, completely outplayed by Stevenage. So bizarre, that result as well. We've got so much to talk about, guys. We've got so much to talk about. Let me see if I can find this photo. that Latoya is referring to. God, please don't be rough. And yeah, it is rough. It is rough. Okay, brilliant. Okay, let me change to live scene. Can I zoom in? This is me. Oh, my face is covering me. Perfect. Bang. There's me. There's Derek. And then this guy, don't know who he is, but it's absolutely hilarious. He just came and stood right in between my dad, Des, me, Stu, and Latoya. Just came and stood right in the middle. I was like, okay, hello. So yeah, that's the photo that Latoya is referring to. Lovely little hat, by the way. Oof. Lovely little Carhartt number. Thank you. Thanks for coming. Another, yeah, follow. Although they're looking good, possibly for the first time. Yeah. Although have Rotherham fans' results surprised you? I can't read. Have Rotherham's results surprised you on the pod preseason? I think you thought they might be stronger. Yeah, I'm really surprised he's still in it. I'm surprised he hasn't been sacked. To be honest, I really thought he'd have got the sack. Steve Evans. I mean, you can't. Did they draw to Shrewsbury? That's just crap. To be honest, that's not on. If they're to the side, the money they've spent or are spending, they should be right at the very top of this division, competing with your Huddersfields, your Birminghams, your Charltons. And they're just not. Yes, the last did accept the proposal. Wow. Yeah, that is mental. That was absolutely mental. For those of you that don't know, and I think, I can't show it, can I? Because it's Sky, but I met a guy at Barnsley proposed to his partner over the PA. I'm not allowed to call it a tannoy, according to people on Twitter. Or the whatever it is, not PA. I don't care. Whatever it's called, the sound system. It was mental. It was absolutely mental. I was on my phone. She could have missed that. She could have been sat there like this. Oh, what was that? Someone's getting prepared. Oh, it's me. It was literally ridiculous. Jack Porter says, John Beer, the legend. Well, thank you, Jack Porter. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Very kind. Very kind indeed. I'm a Shrewsbury fan and we're going down. If Rotherham can't beat us, then they're awful. Honestly. It's mental. What a Rotherham playing at. I'd say it's a tannoy, to be fair. Yeah, I mean, I'm not allowed to. I got slated by the Twitter police for saying tannoy, so I won't use that one again. Tannoy is a brand name. I'm aware it's a brand, but it's, come on. It's commonly known as a tannoy, right? That's not just me. Right, let's get into the first, because I went to 2 games this weekend. They were both, I'm not going to lie, pretty mid games of football to go to. We can't sack Steve Evans until we've slated him and put him in the bottom tier of League One managers tier list. Yes. Actually, we are going to do that. This is good, Shandy. Love that. We're going to do a League One managers tier list because that will ruffle some feathers, I'm sure. First game of the day that I went to. Let me make myself a little bit bigger. Here we are. First game of the day that I went to. I think we'll just let that sit there, shall we? The score and the stats, and we'll just let it sit there for a minute. While I have a little chew on my food. Yes, Jack Vickery, how are we? Good to see you in here, boy. Hoover is a brand name. We all say Hoover. Exactly. I don't like that argument at all, but I'm not gonna talk about it. Potentially one of the worst games of football I've ever watched. Just nothing really happened. They were pretty crap. We weren't great. You can see why they're drawing all the time. They've got sort of 11 men behind the ball constantly and just looking to lump it forward. I'm not saying in any way that we were better or much better, but I'm just saying that they were not great at all. Really uninspiring to watch. Not a great attendance. Just not a great game all round, really. But they were probably, on the basis of play, better than us on the day, which was quite annoying. Another clean sheet. Yeah, we defended resolutely. It was unorthodox at times, but it was pretty resolute. I need to watch Alan Partridge to understand the Tunnel debate. No, I know the debate. I went to see Alan Partridge live. Stags are 5th. Yes, Mansfield. We're gonna talk about Mansfield in coming up this week at some point. We are, because it's quite staggering actually. Pity actually, Shark. Another clean sheet. It was great. We did well. We did okay. We did okay. There was elements of the game. Look, Joe Whitworth was brilliant. People that have been sort of slating's the wrong word, but sort of criticising Joe Whitworth, I think will have fully gone back. I think he might have. He's pretty sure he tapped the badge. He went like this with the badge. Now that is what I love to see. I love to see that. I really, really love to see that. Really love to see that. It's quality. Why do we get the best keepers passion-wise? It's so good. Joe Whitworth, immense, absolutely immense. Loved it. Loved watching him. He's great with his feet. He's a pretty good shot stopper. He saved the 1-on-1 in the first half. Saved that obviously great header from Aimson in the second. Last sort of kick of the game, or head of the game if you like. So Whitworth was brilliant. Pearce, steady Eddie. He's just a 7 every week, I think. Really consistent. Tristan and Nifeko, they're not the most orthodox of defenders. I'll give them that. And that's not a compliment, but I'll give them it anyway. But they get the job done. Aitchison going off was a big miss for us. He came off too early. McMillan, I think, is our best signing of the summer. And people are going to criticise me for saying that. People are going to say, well, what about Woods? What about Kamari? What about Ifeko? I'm telling you, McMillan is the best signing of the summer. He can play in about 5 different positions. He's a 7 out of 10 every week. I haven't seen him have a bad game yet. It's a steady Eddie, a bit like Pearce. It's what you need at this level. You need a few steady Eddies and then a couple of difference makers. We've got those. We have got those as well. McGuinness, right up for the game. First, second of the game. Went smashing through somebody. One of their players. They hadn't even kicked off yet. He just ran through someone to go and press their defender and they had to take kick off again. He was right up for it. And he's been right up for the last few games. Quality. He was really good. I hate players tipping and kissing badges unless they've been a long servant to the club and have grown up supporting them. Nah, Channel NEM, I disagree. I think you can really fall in love with your loan team. Look at Ville last season. If there's any question in your mind that he wasn't completely involved in the project that year and loved what the club stood for, I don't know. You're just not looking at the right thing. But I absolutely love it, and we'll get onto that because something like that happened in this game. For those of you who might have seen it on Sky Sports. Imi, pretty quiet game, in all fairness. Relatively quiet game, but he did okay. Again, he's one of those that's never bang, at the very, very top, else he wouldn't be playing at this level. He's just pretty consistent yesterday. Woodsy, I think that video went around on Twitter that people said he was running funny. I don't know where that's come from. He's always run funny. He's not got a great gait. We know that. It's fine. It's what it is. Kamari Doyle had a pretty quiet game. Imani Richards had a very quiet game. And Jack Aitchison obviously came off injured, which was a big loss to us. A big, big loss to us. Yeah, obviously, no, I don't know. Parrington wasn't on the bench. They must be injured or something. But I think, I heard a couple of people say that in the stand, actually, about Parrington. But yeah, it maybe picked up a knock in the Bristol Street Motors game, or I don't know. Their side, Will Aimson was actually pretty good. Not that. I don't know why there was a turn of surprise. He was just good. He put a couple of really neat through balls through. He defended pretty solidly. He was clever. He went down when he felt a touch in his back from Miliali and things like that. He was clever. He played really well. Rankin, pretty quiet game, to be honest. Didn't really cause us much trouble whatsoever, Dion Rankin. And I'm trying to think about who else really stood out for them as I have another bite of my tea. This gentleman. He's the type of player David would really, really like, I think. I think He would love Theo Asgard. He had sort of, for those of you that weren't at the game, like cornrows yesterday. He was great. I mean, he was their best player by a country mile, Asgard. So maybe keep an eye out for this guy. Was there friendly interactions between the former City players? I mean, amongst themselves, yeah. James C asks, handsome question mark. No, I wouldn't say so. I bet there's a profile of girl out there for him. I bet there is people that really like the long hair look, but for me, too much maintenance. Too much maintenance, that hair. There was Pierce and Will had a nice embrace at the end of the game. Dion Rankin got a nice ovation from the fans. So, yeah, it was some pretty friendly interactions, I would say. No, Rankin had a quiet game. Quiet game, Rankin. Quiet game. I thought, oh, God, there was a couple of times where he'd got through, and I thought this could be a long sort of evening for us. But no, he was afternoon. But no, he was pretty quiet. He sort of dealt with him fine. But yeah, I'm trying to think of what else. I was just really surprised by the way they played. Just sort of 11 men behind the ball. Nothing really too exciting. It's just alright. Now, I want to try something on the YouTube platform here. I want to start a poll. Right. Good. I want people to start to answer that poll. And I don't know what that's going to do. Right, it's created a poll. Everyone go and answer. Is this a good result or a bad result? That's what I want to know. What do you guys think of the result? Because I personally think it is a good result. You'd always take a point away from home. Someone says no. I want the people that are voting to say why, okay? Because I really want to spark a debate, because I was debating this pretty much the entire way down in the car today. Is settling for a point a good thing or not? Like, I don't know. I always had it in my head, like, a point away from home is great, but then I was deep in it in the car, and I was like, is it? What do other people think? John, Carrier played for Borough, didn't really kick on, but he's rapid. Yeah, quick. I think he's getting on a bit, isn't he? He's not got the pace he had, but he absolutely crunched some guy. Absolutely went flying through him. He obviously, he's trying to prove a point, and he wants to stay and wants to try and earn a longer contract, so fair play to him. Didn't put a foot wrong, really. See, Bobby Lavelle brings up a good point, and I'll pin that message. Should never really be upset with points. See, that's interesting to me, because what if you're 3-0 up and draw 3-3? Would you still take a draw then? You wouldn't, would you? So it's all based on perspective. Shandy says any points away are a good result. Just need to back it up with a home win. So we've got Leyton Orient on Tuesday, which we'll talk about. We won't talk about on Tuesday. That's put a spanner in the works, hasn't it? I've just realised that. There will be no build-up Tuesdays because I'll be at Orient. Win your home games and draw away games, and you're never far off. Daddy Tracy's got the idea. Depends on the team you're playing. I don't think it does in this division, Chano and EM. I think everybody is really similar skill level. We've seen that with Stevenage. We played Stevenage off the park, but they beat Barnsley the week before, and then beat Charlton this weekend. So I really don't think it does matter what team you're playing. That's why I was asking, because it's like everybody can beat everybody. So should you go away to Wigan and just think, oh, point's a good result? Because we can beat them just as they can beat us. We should all be going at each other, really, if you're looking at it on how good the teams are. I think Birmingham are the only exception. They'll probably will go unbeaten. A win away from home is preferable, of course, but a point is a good result, says Fort 20. 1 point more than Watford got yesterday. Gutted. Yeah, football's a harsh game. I can't speak about being happy about the result. I heard Peter fan here didn't mind losing 3-2 to Birmingham. See, Keelan, and I know you're a regular here, so thank you for tuning in again. I would be disappointed with that. I would be if you're 2-0 up in any game, or were you just winning? Yeah, you were 2 up and you lost 3. I think that I'd be more disappointed with that. I'd rather just lose 3-0 and then you've not got the hope. Depends on the time of season, team you're playing, where you are in the table. Not a simple answer. Yeah, okay, fair enough, Alex. But I'm saying in League One, everyone is of the same ability near enough, bar a couple of 2 teams at the top. Everyone can beat everyone. I genuinely mean that, and I know that more now after watching the games that I watched last night, well, yesterday and last night. Then is going away for a point considered a good result, because I think we can really easily beat Wigan. I think was a great game for the neutral. I reckon. Yeah, cheers, Des. So I watched this game with Derek. It was crap. It was a crap game of football. I'm never ever going to sit here and say a game was good when it's not, just because it's City. We were crap. They were crap. Maybe we weren't crap, but we just weren't at what we were like the week before at Stevenage. We looked like the team that had played on Tuesday, to be honest. I think it depends on the game entirely. If you get a red in the first 15 minutes, you take a point all day long. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, it depends on the game. Yeah, how it unfolds in a moment. But I'm saying before it, we take a point here. Well, actually, why? We could beat them. Tuesday could be your first live match day up, John. I just wouldn't know how you'd go live from the ground. Like, what, on my phone? How would I even do that? I could do an Instagram live, I guess. I can try and get the Instagram off David, actually. And I'll try and go live at the game. That'd be pretty cool. Mate, Birmingham were a joke, though. Stansfield was running the show. Yeah. Well, that's what as soon as Birmingham score, everyone thinks, did Sano score? And he didn't. But apparently he did have a good game. I did hear that. Birmingham fan, we're a joke, to be fair. Yeah, well, you should be for spending 15 million, Charlotte. But, no, I think you're going to go unbeaten. So rather than build up Tuesday, is it on tour with the beers on Tuesday night stream? I would love to go live at some point on Tuesday from the ground. I think that would be great. Just before the game would be cool. You going to Orient on Tuesday, John? Yes, I am. I am, Bobby Gaming. Are you going? Keenan, I'm not sure on your goalkeeper, though. Haha. Why is it? I don't get this obsession with people not being sure on Joe Whitworth. He basically won us a point on Saturday. Were the pies any good? Right, ask Derek. Is Derek still in here? Des, were the pies any good? Derek had a pie. I didn't have one. I don't like eating at football, really. Don't know, it's weird. I didn't eat. I only had one thing to eat all day, and I think it was a packet of knickknacks. So, yeah, I don't know. It's weird. A Saturday just never seemed to be hungry, to be honest. It's a weird thing with me. Don't know why. Maybe it's the stress of the day. Stress of the day. I don't know. There you go, Winspit. I'll pin that for you. Derek's review of the pie there. Derek's review of the pie. Steak pie was lovely. John sat in his seat for the whole of half time. I think was only one in there eating a pie with my hands. Well, I mean, what else am I meant to do at half time? Go for a jog? And a small packet of squashies, yeah. Classic Des. Yes, we'll be there, all 4 of us, wife, 2 boys, 11 and 7. Wow, amazing. Living in London, so easy game for us. Well, if you see me, say hello, please. Thank you for tuning into the live. Well done, Des. Did they have anything in a Chicken Bolty arena? Chicken Bolty arena? What's a Chicken Bolty? Well, have I missed something there? Can't make it to late on Tuesday, but last season it was class. Yeah, I missed last season, which I was gutted about, really. I was absolutely gutted about. Right, remember, like the stream, subscribe, turn notification bells on so you don't miss any of these streams. You know the drill by now. You're all of you in here know the drill. Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, not next Tuesday though because I'm away watching the football. Or in away, take the points. What points? Jack Vickery. 1 point or 3 points? I'm not too sure. Saw a steak pie at the top of the menu and my mind was made up. That's classic Des. That can't be asked to read all the way down. You just take the first pie. So there you go. 89% of you think that it was a good result. Yeah, I think I'm in that boat. I'm in that boat. Certainly am. I certainly am. Jack Vickery says he'd take a point. See? The whole debate we just had just for Jack Vickery to go, bang, he'll take a point. Ridiculous. As in, was there any... Right, okay. Second game I went to. Yes, Jamie Pipe, how are we, son? You okay? I was live. Thanks for tuning into the live. Orient seemed to be cooking at the ATM. Yeah, I feel like that's always the case against teams that play against City. They always just seem to be cooking as they're coming up to play against us. Very irritating. Like, look at what Blackpool have done since they beat us. They haven't lost of this since they beat us. Insane. Right, before we talk about that game, and we will talk about it, don't you worry. I'm running up the polls today, and I don't care. I'm using the polls. No, you know what? I'm not going to poll it. I'm not going to do that. But anyway, I've got some big news. From next week, probably, or this week, maybe, later this week, after Tuesday, I'm going to be streaming on my personal channel. I'm bringing it back. But this time, we've got all sorts of games because we have an Elgato on the way. That's right. Your boy coughed up, and he's bought himself an Elgato. So, I'm going to be playing lots of games. We've got lots of content planned with some people. Now, that's all I will say. Okay? That is all I will say. So I'll put the poll in now. I can't spell, which is a huge issue. Now, this is a terribly worded question, but I'm going to put it in anyway. Would anyone come and watch me play games? What's an Elgato? What's an Elgato? What's an Elgato? You know, that's actually not a stupid question. It says basically a device that allows you to record your Xbox. So at the moment, I can record my desktop. So if I switch scenes here, bang. Do you see that? Oh, did I put gains? Oh, I put gains. You know what I mean. Forget it. Yes, Yes, thank you. See, I've just mistyped that in all fairness. That's not a spelling mistake. But thank you, David Turner, for pointing that out. So see, right. So basically, I'll carry on explaining to Winspit what's going on. Currently, I can share my desktop screen. I can show you whatever's on there. But what I will be able to do after tomorrow is change scene to this one, for example. And I'll be able to have my face in the top left like it is for the desktop, and there will be the Xbox in the background instead. What type of seat? Right, I shouldn't have put it as a poll. Locker says, sounds like a nice cake. Oh, God. What's the point? I should have just left it. So, we've got an overwhelming 94%. Lovely stuff, guys. If you'd watch me play some games, video games, with all sorts of different people, we're going to have all sorts of different people playing. And they're going to be much longer streams. So these are about bite size, an hour. We're going to be hitting up some 4, 5 hour streams, 6 hour streams. So tune into that. Keep an eye out on the socials, because that's going to be happening 100%. It's been bought now, so there's no getting out of it. Back to the footy. Bradley Buckle, hello. Will the Vickeries be seeing me at Orient? Just a bit, guys. Just a bit. Yeah, you will. I'll be there. Don't you worry. What platform? I'll be streaming on Twitch. Good. See, Des is well trained. Des is going to be the moderator, guys. Des is going to be my moderator. Des, you up for being my moderator on Twitch? Let's get you moderating, Des. Let's get you moderating. I'll pay you a handsome fee. Big people, small people, all sorts. Yeah. Sorry, I was a bit lost. I didn't know what you were on about there, David. But yes, we're gonna have all sorts of different guests. Trust me, and they're gonna be some exciting ones. I can assure you. I can really, really assure you. I can assure you. In the away end of director's box. I'm in the away end, Tom Vickery. I'm in the away end. I'm looking forward to it. I've sort of realised how much I missed the stand. I went to the Stevenage game in the stand. I did Wigan in the stand yesterday, and I just love it. That's the proper way to watch football. I absolutely love it. So yeah, I can't get enough of it. And this game, my word, did this game not disappoint? In terms of the football was okay. Look, it wasn't great, and this is what sort of really reiterated that I think these two teams are beatable. On our day, we beat these two. Great footballing sides, lacked a lot of end product. That's fine, Des. Yeah, anything goes. Absolutely fine. But if you're up for it, just let me know. Can't wait for Dark Souls with Caldwell. Well, well, look, we will sort some City-related content out. There will be. We're trust me. There's going to be some next level boundaries crossed. Okay, so just be wary. Keep on out on socials, and it's going to happen. Trust it. Yeah. That's all I can say on the matter so far. But yes, this game, it did not, by any means, disappoint. It really, really didn't. Locker says, bollocks, you'll be back in hospitality as soon as. Quality. Cheers. Cheers, Lockers. Don't listen to Lockers. I wouldn't say my Uncle Simon knows me that well, really. So he's, sort of extended family. So just don't take that for gospel, and we'll leave that on there. Surely pro clubs of the city, lads. Look, suggestions like this. I mean, Jack Vickery, you got more plugs than I do at the football club. So it's not yeah. Come on, let's be real. Good evening, John. Hope you're well. Yes, Scott Rooney. Come on, Scott. Welcome to the stream. You're going to stream on YouTube or Twitch? Twitch. I'll quickly put the Twitch in the chat for those of you that want to come along. Don't feel like you have to. If you're here for the football content, there is going to be a separate Football Manager stream on this channel. Can we not have audio, please? Thank you. Let me just quickly grab the link. We're going to have a Football Manager stream on this channel, on the YouTube, that you guys can get involved with and all that malarkey. It's going to be great. It's going to be amazing. But this will be more Xboxy type games. And I'm absolutely naffing up this link. Copy link. There we go. So if you go to... Is it... Oh, no, that's... Oh. That link works. Okay, that link works. That link will take you to my Twitch. If you want to follow that, trust. There's going to be all sorts on there. And yes, there will be all sorts of content with Exeter City people, all sorts. We're going to get loads done. So just go follow the Twitch if you want to watch my personal stuff. Right, sorry, back to the game. Whew, getting distracted. Did not disappoint. Great atmosphere. I think there's 14,000 fans in there. 14,000. Yes, Harry Smith. How are we? Welcome to the stream, my boy. Welcome in. 14,000, 2,400 or 2,500 Stockport fans. It was incredible. The atmosphere was electric when we walked in. Sorry to use that meme of that kid. And I'm in the wrong scene. Yeah. Brilliant. See? I'm a natural born streamer, mate. So, yeah. Absolutely unbelievable game in terms of atmosphere. The actual football. Two great footballing sides. We'll probably beat them both. But let me talk about this man a second, because I thought, the hype for this guy's just going to be a little bit, and he's going to not be able to keep up with the level of the game. He was the best player on the pitch by such a country mile, it was a joke. He was sharp, incredibly one-footed. Incredibly one-footed. Dan Lidjo, is Reece Cole injured? I'm not sure. I'm honestly not sure. When Gary speaks about injuries now, he sort of speaks about them in a more bolder term, sort of group. So I think he must be, because there's no way he wouldn't be making it on the bench otherwise. Jack Vickery, you're spot on. He was incredible. Like, Barnsley couldn't get near him. He was very fortunate with his goal. I'm not denying that. I'm not going to say he wasn't. Really fortunate to get his goal. But he was just... I've not seen a player like that in League One since we've come into it. I haven't. Well, this is the thing. He sort of had a really weird career, hasn't he? He was at Villa as an academy. Well, no, sorry, he's at West Brom. Then went to Barcelona. Then went to Villa's academy, and he sort of played in that game where I think what's his name? The chap that played for us, Rowe, played against like Salah and all of the Liverpool team in that was it a Carabao Cup or FA Cup? During COVID. Here it is. Is it this one here? No, I don't know. Anyway. And he sort of played in that. I think he scored in that. But he was just exceptional. Honestly, I couldn't believe... I thought I'll go watch him play and I'll be like, yeah, I found him out here. Like, he won't be that good. I'm worried. He's the one player I'm worried about that they've got. I thought, wow. Actually incredible. He should not be... He's very similar to Stansford in the sense he shouldn't be playing at this level. At all. Nowhere near it. Did he do a bad post-match interview, did he, Des? Well, look, I don't care if he's media trained or not. He don't play for us or it doesn't represent us. But I just think incredible talent. And I would love to know how much of his wages Stockport are paying, because Callum Rowe. Yeah, he's paying for Radcliffe, Callum Rowe. I bet you he is. You know what? I'm going to flip and Google him. Is he on Wikipedia? Probably not. Callum Rowe. I bet you he's at Radcliffe. I have unmatched ball knowledge. That's all I'll say. Just for those of you that don't see that, I'll highlight it. Oh, I'm so good. No, I don't want to big myself up, but come on, that was impressive. Callum Rowe. I've just plucked a random City player from about 3 years ago out, whose career sort of dwindled a little bit. He sort of petered out. And I've named the team he plays in, which is like, I don't know, somewhere in the steps. That's quality. Nothing the tall and muscly back three can't handle. Honestly, Dan Lidjo, I'm worried for our defence with this chap. Let me go back, because no one cares about Callum Rowe right now. Hello, good sir. How's your week been, Johnny Boy? The boys. Yes, the boys. This is a regular right here. All right, okay. It was okay. Had a good week. Not done too much. It's been a busy last sort of 24 hours or so. Technically 3 football games if you count Derek's Sunday League game this morning. So 3 games in 24 hours is a bit nuts. But yeah, all good, the boys. Hope you're well. Thanks for tuning in. What about McAlinden then, John? Without looking, McAlinden. That's a good one. I can't pluck that one out. I can't pluck that one out. That's a good one, Jack Vicker. You've got me there. I'm gonna have to look now. What the hell? How do you spell McAlinden? Because I don't think it's... Is it McAlinden? I don't think it is. Is it? What if I go Liam it's like that. Where is he playing now? Who? Rush All Olympic in Warsaw. There you go. Good question, Jack Vicker. The boys is happy. The boys is happy with my week. That's good. That's important. So yeah, Louis Barry blew me away, and he did something extraordinary when he scored. He scored a sort of, what was it, like an 90 plus 1. Oh wow, it was after Look, there you go. 90 plus 1 minute equaliser. And he took his... No, he didn't take his top off. He jumped into the stand, stood on the sort of like advertising hoarding, did sort of one of these, like one of them sort of like, look at me, I've arrived. And then as he stepped down, he was just kissing the badge like this, like giving it the big... And I was like, this guy's on loan and he cares that much. It was so good to see. It kind of made me think like, wow. Like you can see why people were falling in love with him. Other good players on the pitch. This man really stood out to me. Wow. Technical ability beyond belief. Beyond belief. Shouldn't be playing at this level either. What do you make of Carriol? Steady Eddie. I don't think he... Obviously, I would love to have seen him in his heyday when he could, when he's probably at full pace and full strength. And I'd have loved to have seen him then. But he's just, just trying to get a contract and, do his business. Don't mind him. He's been steady Eddie. Luke O'Connell. Oh, what I would do to have a player of his quality in our team. I mean, as in at his age, like he must be worth like a bomb. Oh, look, we've got Woodsy, who's obviously 3 times the footballer Luke O'Connell is, but what's he got? A couple more seasons. Carl Joshua, I've been a big fan of the pod for a long time. Would you ever make a spin-off which focuses more on Exeter City? Need more pods for my journeys to work. Keep up the good work. Yeah, I mean, it's something we can consider. As in us as a 3, or just me. But I'm sure it's something we can discuss. Yeah, but thank you, Carl. Really appreciate the kind words. It's very nice, very kind of you. So Luke O'Connell stood out. Very good, very nice. Trying to think who else stood out for me. Honestly, Davis Keeler-Dunn was quiet. If you ask any of the people I went with, I was really excited to see Davis Keeler-Dunn before. Really, really excited to watch him play because he's obviously been cooking this season. But he just disappointed me a little bit. And I think maybe it's because of the way Barnsley played. They really didn't try, after their goal, didn't really look to go forward that much. Tell you what, actually, this guy, and I couldn't believe his name was Barry Cotter. What a name. That's such a good name. But he was great. He was really, really good. Really caught me by surprise. I can't remember if he played against us last season. I think it might be the same guy that Vincent Arbor had on toast 24/7, but he was really good. Really impressive. He was cutting in onto his weak foot and having some wicked shots. Barry Cotter, honestly, if you City fans, when he comes down, Barry Cotter. I'm telling you, Barry Cotter. Keep an eye on him. Good player. So Luke O'Connell, Phillips scored the penalty. Humphreys disappointed. He had a few good touches, and we know about him. David loves him. But I was a bit disappointed, really. Didn't really offer. I mean, he's scary. Scary bloke. Would you want to be on the wrong side of him? I wouldn't. But he just didn't offer that much. So sorry, Stephen, if you're listening, but I don't think he offered a lot, and I don't think Sam Cosgrove, who replaced him, offered a lot either off the bench. Now, this fella, Jack Diamond, really stood out to me. Really good player, Jack Diamond, amazing player. When he came on, he was great. Oliver Norwood, really good. Really, really good. Again, probably shouldn't be playing at this level, but he was great. Yes, Barry Cotter. That's what I mean. He sounds like an EastEnders extra. That's right, Derek. No nonsense name. That, yeah. And we need a team of no nonsense names, Shandy. So that's what you want. Shout out to Ipswich. Absolutely, Ipswich. Brilliant result today. Ollie got a goal and an assist as well. So that's the best of both worlds. Quality. Yeah. Ipswich are doing really well, competing with the big boys. That's for certain. If they're competing with Villa, they'll be all right. He's a wizard with his right foot, apparently, Barry Cotter. Honestly, I didn't see him use his right foot once, I don't think. He just kept on cutting in on his weak foot. And I thought, go on, boy, have a go. And he did. I don't think it's because of me, but he had a go. This guy had an absolute mare. And I felt bad. I really did. I did feel bad. He's on loan from Everton. He really struggled. Gave away the penalty, got booked, and then got dragged at half-time. I just thought, oh, God, I feel bad for him. Timu Harry Potter. A no-nonsense XI would be nice. Yeah, absolutely. Lovely that. Luton, like, sometimes with Smodric's got more time. Yes, I agree. Sorry, I didn't understand what you were saying. You're saying that Ipswich are Luton-like sometimes. Okay, I see that. I see that. I don't really watch Premier League games, but I see that. I can see how that would be the case. Timu Harry Potter, yeah, that's a brilliant one from Danny Tracy. Shout out Danny Tracy for that one. This guy really struggled, and I felt bad because he's 20. He's younger than me. I just thought, oh God, my heart sunk for him because it's just like getting dragged at half time, and he came out of the tunnel while the game was going on and sort of had his tracksuit on, so he'd already showered and he was sort of sat there, and I just thought, oh God, that must be a horrible feeling. But then obviously his team got back into it, so that was okay. But yeah, I did feel really bad for him. I'm trying to think. A day. There was a lot of talk about him, wasn't there? Because they signed him from Crawley, or was on loan at Crawley, and then they signed him from wherever. He was okay. He was class for you on FM. Well, there you go. Well, there's someone we might be able to bring in. Honestly, I might bring him in on the FM just because I did feel bad for him. I really did. I thought, oh God, has he got a bollocking at half time? Like, is he okay? Like, I just wanted to give him a little hug. Felt bad. This guy, by the way, for Stockport, I could probably say this about where has he come from? That's what I need. I was going to research this anyway, so this will be good. Hold on a minute. 28th of October. He's born a year after me and a day after me. Wow, good stuff. Okay, so he's from Leeds. Honestly, I don't know why I've never heard of Lewis Bate, but he was great. His long hair, gliding around, running about, it was lovely. He was really, really good. I was really, really surprised. I thought, oh, he's going to struggle today. He looked young and he's not very didn't look physical, but he was getting stuck in all right. And there's a couple of times where he sort of rushed the pass and they probably could have scored had they sort of like held on to it a little bit better, but yeah. Who else stood out for me? I'm trying to think. This lad was causing all sorts of problems, but we know about him. We know about Isaac Olafe. I mean, just look at the size of the bloke. Here he is. Scary man. Scary. I mean, when you've got a physical presence like that, it's so effective in League One. And I think Callum Fowler says it best. If you haven't watched Callum Fowler before, go watch his stuff. He's great. You need a shithouse like him up top to get out of this division. Really strong, physical. He's got a great touch on him. Just good all round. Good all round. Really, really good. That was really it, to be honest. Both the games weren't great. The games weren't fantastic. I'm not going to lie to you. They weren't great. I really thought this game would give me like a reality check in the sense I would come back to terms with the fact that, okay, maybe we're not going to beat every team in this division. But this game made me think, not going to be able to beat every team in this division. But I really thought these teams would both be there for the taking if we were on our best. Any decent cameos on the benches? Not on this side. Absolutely not. Honestly, Barnsley offered nothing in the second half. This guy interested me. I thought was he at Blackpool a couple of seasons ago when they got relegated from the Championship? Yeah, on loan at Blackpool from Man City. Yeah, he was okay actually. They sort of went bold. The manager Challoner changed both the DMs at the same time, and I just thought, right, is that going to be a different style of play? And they were a little bit more direct, not long ball, but sort of direct as longer passes along the floor. Jack Diamond was the best player off the bench, to be honest. Yeah, wow, he's quite young as well. I mean, it feels like he's been around a little while. But yeah, that's a really good signing by County. Really, really good signing. Because I think to have someone of his quality coming off the bench is it's massive. He's a sort of a game changer, and he's sort of the player that was stood over every corner but not taking him. He's sort of there ready for it to come short, and it went short a couple of times, and it just looks tricky, and he was energetic, and he got the crowd going one of these from a corner, and it was great. It was great. He was good. He was really good. But yeah, so 2 games in one day for the first time ever, which I thought, big bucket list thing ticked off. I always wanted to do 2 games in one day. Technically 3 in 24 hours if you count Derek's Sunday League game this morning. So, yeah, all in all, a nice weekend. I wish I'd have seen a couple of more goals, to be honest, maybe on the Exeter City side of things. But yeah, all in all, pretty nice weekend. But we're probably going to call it in a minute. If you've got any questions, just under an hour gone in. Just good going. It's flown by that. If anyone's got any questions for me, if anyone's got anything you want to talk about, just pop it in the chat. We'll all have a little chat about them. Luis Fiorini wasn't great for us last year at Charlton. Meant to be a decent player, but crippled of injuries through his career. He was on a decent long contract at City till moving this season. Yeah, he was. When he went on loan to the Championship, I think people were going to be better than he was. And then, obviously had a disappointing year with Charlton by the sounds of it from Danny Tracy. So yeah. What do I make of the new lad, Carriel? A lot of people have been asking me this. I think, I think I keep saying I'd love to have seen him in his heyday because he's pretty quick for, what is he, 37? How old's Carriel? Let's have a little Google, shall we? Carriel. Mustafa Carriel. He is 36. Just turned 36, so I'm laughing at a comment in the chat from Derek, and we'll get onto that. 36, probably was absolutely rapid in his heyday. Played for a lot of teams as well. That's the other thing. He's been about. I just think he's got more to offer. I've only seen him in little cameos, but he seems like a pretty nifty little player to have to come off the bench if you want to get at teams. So yeah, he's all right. Danager, he's okay. Best game out of the 3, says Des. It certainly wasn't yours this morning. Saw Derek throw up, which was not necessary. But it's got to be the Barnsley-Stockport one. And that's no disrespect to Derek's Sunday League side, but the other 2 games were pretty rubbish. So yeah, probably for me, it's going to be that one. But I think that's what we're going to call it, guys, to be honest. Been a lovely little hour spending it with you guys. Always is on Cosy Sunday. Like I said before, we've got some exciting content planned gaming-wise. Now, we are going to bring the Football Manager streams to this channel. I'll keep promising you that. I'm not going to give you a date, but I will keep saying it, and I will promise you it will happen. We'll have a Football Manager save on this channel, and we'll probably do that at sort of Thursdays most weeks. Okay? But if you want to watch the gaming side of things personally, and you want to watch me play games with all sorts of different people, guests, all sorts, it's pinned in the chat is the Twitch. So go and follow that, and we'll leave it there. It's a lovely hour, guys. Lovely hour. Oh, is this the cliffhanger from the pod? Well, maybe Callum Crawford. Maybe. It took me a while to realise what you're referring to there, but it might be. Might not be. But for now, chaps and chapettes, it's been me. I'm over and out. I won't see you Tuesday, but hopefully I'll try and get the Instagram password off David, and I'll try and go live for the game for about 5 minutes before, and we'll have a little chat. Thank you, the boys. Get following. He says, hell yeah, get the Twitch going. Love that. Love that. We'll get it going. Absolutely. All right. I love you all. Thank you all for tuning in again. It's amazing. Please subscribe, like, do all that jazz. Get the bells on, and have a great rest of your evening, everyone. Love you all. Peace out.